What's up, everybody? Back for another discussion about life. And to be honest, life's pretty crazy right now. On a personal note, I feel like it's a strange time. It's been a strange time for the past few years. Ever since COVID, things have felt different. But I think that's part of the journey of life. It's like we all have to go through periods where it gets a little crazy. And, with between the political stuff, the economy, the social polarization, I'm like, what a mess we've gotten ourselves into. But doesn't mean we can't get out of it. And ultimately, I think that's part of life. You got to go through some crazy chapters. Think of it this way. Do you ever read a book where the character's life just keeps going completely normal? You wouldn't read the book. You wouldn't watch the movie. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be interesting. What makes life interesting is the peaks and valleys of it, that you got highs and lows. And I'm not saying that everything's fair. I'm not saying it's just that bad things happen to good people. It's hard to figure out why these kind of things occur in life. But we don't need to necessarily figure it out. It's more just how to navigate through it. Like I said, for me, it's like seeing that polarity in life of people. They get so wrapped up in an idea or a frustration in someone that they see on the other side of life, and they deem that person an enemy. And it's insane that we can't see at least like a shared humanity in each other, and then just have a difficult discussion and be like, well, why do you think this way? Why do you it's like I said, it's troubling, because I tell you, hatred doesn't lead anywhere good. And I think that's something that society needs to remember. We all kind of have this shared vested interest in life. It's like, if we're going to be living around each other, and we need to learn how to work together, collaborate, cooperate. But also there needs to be an element where we advocate for ourselves, advocate for the people that are struggling, people that don't have a voice or haven't found a way to speak up for themselves. I saw that when I was younger in life. I struggled to speak up. Someone was messing with me, bothering me. I never spoke up, and it always bothered me deep down. Eventually led me into depression. And I felt like I reclaimed my life when I started being able to speak up and being able to see the value in myself, and in turn see the value in other people. We get wrapped up in whatever's currently going on, whatever stress we're dealing with, whatever heartbreak or sorrow or whatever we want to prove to other people. But ultimately, a lot of that doesn't matter. It's more about the kind of character that you have within yourself, what you're going to stand for, and how you decide to treat other people and treat just life around you. We can bullshit ourselves as much as we want and try to seem the most impressive. You see on the internet now, there's this what do they call it? The manosphere. It's people talk about alpha male, beta male, sigma male, and then I understand there's like a social aspect of things, but I think people are striving for something that really is just that their ego wants. It's not really something that works for them. And I think they'll find a sense of emptiness when they finally reach that goal, Part of life is picking up burdens, and part of life is letting go of burdens, And we gotta, in a sense, we have to figure out what's worth picking up and what's worth letting go. So, yeah, on that note, that's just some ideas. My brain's a little scrambled today, but I hope that came through somewhat coherently. And yeah, just be good to each other, be good to yourself, see yourself as a person that's worth living for, see life as worth living for, and don't buy into all the negative bullshit. Sure, it can be negative at times, but it doesn't mean that's the whole picture. There's a lot of good to life, and I think we can all be a part of that goodness. Not to sound in a sentimental way, but we got to work through the good and the bad, And I think eventually we can find peace and just live the life that we actually want to live, So on that note, I'm closing this out. Hope you all have a blessed day.